Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. And it's always great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, or Facebook. So, hello, Mom and Dad. Hi, Ashley. Hello, Daniel. Hi, Katie. Hello, Edgar. Hello, Pat. Also on YouTube, hello, Keith, Lisa, Isaac, Sue, and Hakuzo. Oh, hello, Pat. Now you can hear me. Also, hello, Gwenyan and Julie on Facebook. So as you can see from my background, I'm back in New Jersey. So I just landed today. Very, very busy. So share a lot of good energy with you all. Doing my best to help whatever I can and fix whatever needs to be fixed. And my goodness, I have been busy. uh, Also, hello, Kiki. Thanks for joining on YouTube. So I hope everyone's been doing well. And of course, have you been doing your homework? Okay. So for those who might be just joining in for the first time, the homework is, or you forgot, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help us practice meditation outside the meditation hall. As we know, we need that balance. And my goodness, I really needed it today. Because whenever you have a lot of work to do and you have a lot of things going on, it's very important to have your balance, to be able to get some calm back. Otherwise, you can easily become very overwhelmed. So, just like how I share with you guys, I'm doing my homework too, because I know it works and it does help. Otherwise, why would I be just telling you stuff? Everything I share with you guys is something I'm working on myself or what I've already been able to do. Because if you don't practice what you're teaching, you can't really share the true benefit of it. It's like you don't really know what you're talking about. So that's why everything I share with you guys is something that I'm working on myself or have already had to step up. Of course, I'm always trying to work on it, trying to get better, because no matter how good I try to be, I'm still human. Okay? So, because we're human, we're going to make mistakes. Don't ever think you're better than everyone else because you can do good. You're doing good for yourself to be better. Great. But we're still fallible. We're going to make mistakes. As long as you are able to be aware of that and go, it's okay. Let's do better. That's always a good thing. So, oh, hello, Sue. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. So, anyways, as we're about to practice meditation, remember there's only two steps: relaxation and awareness. And it's very important to do just those two things, not add extra stuff, okay? Because taking the basics and doing the basics helps us go in deeper, easier. But once we start to add extra stuff, trying to embellish it more, it actually holds us back. That is our expectation. And expectation can be quite challenging to get rid of at first, because we always have that thing, oh, I want to be like this, I want it to be like that. We have to let go of that. And that's why we're always practicing to let go, little by little. You don't have to be able to throw it all away at once. It's not always that easy. But little by little, starting to place it down one by one. Give yourself time, okay? You don't have to be perfect like that. And even after a long time, we're still not perfect. We just keep working at it, little by little. So, as always, I give you guys the opportunity. What level of meditation or instruction would you guys like? Would you like level 1, as in brand new to meditation, you need every step? Level 2, you kind of know what you're doing, but you'd like me to speak a lot? Level 3, kind of moderate? Or level 4, long silence? Of course, for those who like long silence, Fridays are always level 4. Also, hello Ivy, thanks for joining in on YouTube. Okay, I see a couple threes. Oh, more threes. Okay, give you guys a few seconds. There's always a little bit of a delay for Facebook and YouTube. But that's just how the internet is. Okay. And again, to remind you guys, for those who might be new, the levels are not levels of difficulty. It's level of how much you want me to speak. Because when we meditate together, in truth, even my master says, it's like we're kindergartners. But once you pass kindergarten, you have a PhD. You're a doctor. Like that's the level that way happens. We have to just take it easy, little by little, and just allow it to happen. And the thing is, when you allow it to happen, you go in very easily. Okay. All right then. As all the votes seem to be in, today will be a level 3. So it'll be a little bit more moderate. The good thing is, whether you're brand new to meditation or you've been meditating for years, always take your time. Remember to enjoy, not endure. Feel free to take breaks if you need to, or just simply open your eyes and check if I'm awake or asleep. That's fine too. So, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes, taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air, and breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And remember to take your time. Allow the relaxation to flow throughout your entire body. There's no need to rush. Take your time. Remember, as we meditate, we're learning to slow down until eventually we can truly stop. But of course, take your time. You won't be able to stop completely right away. It might not even be done after 100 sessions, but we'll start to slow down. You'll start to notice you feel at ease, you feel comfortable. Quite literally, feeling the weight lifted off your shoulders. It's why we tend to have a light feeling, like you're weightless, even lighter than a feather. This will happen naturally as we start to let go. Like I've shared with you guys before, our thoughts are weightless. They have no mass, but they weigh us down, especially the more we think about them. So now as we practice meditation, let us place them down. You don't have to carry it all the time. Even a loving mother must place her child down eventually. You can't hold on all day and night. Because placing down is not throwing away. That's how you truly let go. We're placing it down, giving ourselves time for rest. You're not erasing it You're not forgetting it. So give yourself time. It's easy to say let go, but it takes time to truly do it. Physically, gravity helps us. We let go of something and gravity pulls it to the floor. But with our mind, we try to let go, but it's like we're still holding on. It takes time to loosen that grip until eventually we allow it to float away. So don't feel bad if it seems difficult, it seems challenging. This is why we recommend you focus on one thing, your meditation object or image. It's a way to help your mind stay with one thing instead of everything. And that one thing can be anything at all. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all. The important thing is, let your mind take a break, to stay still, to be calm and peaceful, even if it's just for a moment. Give yourself this time where you can rest your body, rest your mind, to let go of all the thinking, the critiquing, the judgments, the worries and regrets. Right now is a time to just be here and now, experiencing your body relaxing, allowing it to relax, and then noticing how your mind begins to relax, how it starts to let go without you actually trying to do anything. Letting go cannot be forced, kind of like relaxation. You can't force yourself to relax. The more you force, the more you feel tense and uncomfortable, going the direct opposite of where you should go. Same with letting go. It's us simply sitting back, relaxing. Just enjoy the show, not try to interact. Like watching a movie compared to playing a video game. We don't need to control anything. We just watch and enjoy. And kind of like real movies. Some movies we enjoy, some not so much. But it's okay. It's simply a movie. Just like our thoughts that may come and go. You don't need to focus in, trying to find reason or fault. Just leave it be, like watching clouds in the sky. Just watch them as they fly by. They might look like something familiar, but they're simply clouds. Allow yourself to just be there, enjoy, relax. As we start to be more neutral, reacting less, it allows our mind to be more clean and clear. Just like water. when the water is moving or stirred up, the dust and particles spread out, making it murky and difficult to see through. But if we stop stirring, leave it alone, the dust and particles fall to the bottom, allowing the water to be clean and clear again. Just like our mind, you don't need to stir your thoughts around, trying to force them to stop or trying to get rid of them in some way. Just leave them be, and little by little, they'll fall to the bottom, allowing your mind to be clean and clear again. But if your mind begins to wander, as it very surely may do, it's okay, you are normal. Just bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Another tool I recommend is a mantra. It's a word, a phrase, or a sound, whatever helps you feel calm or feel at ease. The mantra we like to use: Sam Mo Arham Sam Mo Arham. Sam Mo Arham. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Sam Mo Arham. Sam Mo Arham. Sam Mo or Now let us continue in silence, letting your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together, for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Pe Buddha Parapata Paceka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jinarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapabuddhanupavena Sapathammanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Sathasoti Bhavantu Te. Now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes, take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finished the meditation. It's a great way for us to consider or check to see how we're doing, what works, what doesn't work. And it's very important to do that. It's a good way to help us keep going and how to continue to improve. As I know you hear me say this every time because it's that important. But for today, before questions and comments, though feel free to type into the chat as some of you already said. For today, I really want to emphasize no expectation. During our meditation, if we have any expectation, it really holds us back. And the thing is, expectation doesn't only hold us back in meditation, also in our lives. For example, let's say you're a student. You have an expectation, I need to get an A+. I'm expecting an A+, that's what I want, right? And you get an A-. Oh. Why is it we feel bad? When in truth, that's still a very good score, right? And then you're sitting next to the guy who got a D, right? So the thing is, our expectation can be very hindering. It can really hold us back. Just like if you go out and experience something new, instead of having expectation of it supposed to be a certain way, just simply experience it. Allow it to happen. Our expectation, sometimes we had that high expectation and then it doesn't reach it. So we feel like it wasn't worth it. And then if for some reason it goes beyond what you were expecting, wow, great, right? But having it too high ends up causing us to just feel like it's no good. What I recommend is allow yourself to let go of expectations. In the workplace, yes, some level of expectation is important. Expect to have something done the way it should be. Yes. But when it's time for living your life, experience it, enjoy it. That is living in the moment, not judging everything before you even get to experience it. I could imagine you tell someone, hey, let's go look at the sun, let's watch the sunset. It's beautiful. And the guy watches it, eh. And you're like, oh, it's so wonderful. He's not feeling it. That's kind of the thing. To experience life, allow yourself to experience, not have expectation. Because sometimes our expectation pulls us a different direction. And when even painful things, for example, let's say you need to get a shot from the doctor. You're thinking, oh, it's going to be very horrible. And then what happens? You finally get that prick. It's not even that bad. But if you feel like it's really horrible, you feel much worse. Ah! You start screaming, thinking of like when you're a kid. I have some funny experiences. Maybe a different day. Don't want to embarrass my brother. But anyways, so allow yourself to experience. That's the important thing. Not have expectations on everything. Have some for, okay, like if you go buy something, you expect that to be the thing. But when it comes to experiences, enjoy it. Allow it to happen naturally. Okay? Experience life, not expect it to be the way that you want it to. We can't control everything. We're not in control. But when we allow it to just happen, we're able to adjust and enjoy much more. Okay? So, now I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions, as I see a few already on YouTube. Oh, hello Helen, hi Jade, hello Knockout, and thanks for saying hi on YouTube. And hello Bennett, thanks for joining on Facebook. Okay, then, let's see, first question is... Oh, Ellen says, hello, welcome back, when can we meditate in person? I also would like to know. Unfortunately, here in New Jersey, due to the big event coming on the 30th, they've canceled the classes in person for now. But as long as I'm able to use a room, right now, luckily this room is available, so I was able to lead meditation right now. I'll continue to do late night for now, and then we'll see if possible. But right now, it seems like for example, why I'm here so early. The event is on the 30th. I got here today, the 10th, literally 20 days early. As soon as I got here, I've been doing a lot. On the 30th, we're going to have the consecration of our temple. So this temple has not been consecrated as a Buddhist temple yet. So it's getting a special blessing, and there will be about 100 monks here. So I'm here to help with a lot of things in the background, as I used to live here, so I know a lot. Also, English is my language, so that helps them a lot more too. So I'll do what I can to help them out. And I'm kind of, as Pat here in New Jersey, she likes to call me the MacGyver of our temple, and that's dated. But anyways, I do what I can to try and help out. So, when you're able to, you do what you can. So anyways, here's another question. Haku's was asking, when you teach, how do you overcome the feeling of boredom or staleness of teaching repetitive or similar projects or subjects? Well, one thing is, we're human and we don't retain it all the time. We always need reminders. A lot of things that I tell you guys to do during meditation is me telling myself, reminding myself, let go of expectation, let go of expectation. That's one thing for me. That one I really do, because the thing is, when you know what's supposed to happen, that's really hard to let go of. It's hard to not try to make it happen. You're like, no. And this is what happens with a lot of regular meditators. They feel like they hit this kind of wall or plateau. And the reason is because of that expectation. Not only that, there's so much wisdom out there. It's okay to be reviewing and reminding of what is true to help us keep going. Another thing is, like for myself, I ordained many times since I was a child. I got to ordain almost every year. So I've ordained maybe 14 times. And a lot of people are like, whoa, that's a lot. That's crazy. And every time I ordained, I always learned mostly the same things. But what's different is, each year that I learned it again, I understood it more deeply. It made sense in a deeper level. It's like, kind of like in sports, you need to practice your fundamentals. You have to practice the basics. When you get the basics right, sometimes all you need is the basics, and you're able to do an amazing job. You're able to go in a lot deeper. For example, a lot of the ways that I teach, they are simple, but they're not watered down. Okay? Like when it comes to Buddhism, I can share with you what I know, and I'll teach you in a simple way that's easy to understand on purpose. I don't want you to feel like it's a riddle. Dharma is not supposed to be like confusing. It's Dharma, if you look at what it means, it's nature or literally truth. So it shouldn't be confusing. It's just simply, okay, I understand this, and then how do I apply it? And that's how I like to teach, or at least how I like to share. Thankfully, I've had a lot of good teachers, like our vice abbot, or our second in command in Thailand. He loves to teach in a very scholarly way, and that's the way I like to absorb it. It makes me understand, oh, I get it. This is how I apply it. And he always shows about how to apply the wisdom, not just theorize it. Like how we talked about a very common misunderstanding in Buddhism. People always like to talk about non-self. And then they don't really know what they're talking about, and they confuse themselves because it seems very philosophical. Which, if you go directly to the back and start reading it like that, it is very philosophical. To get to non-self, it's really teaching yourself to start from get rid of selfishness to become selfless. And it takes a lot of steps to get there. So just like that, a lot of misunderstanding due to not practicing. If you don't practice, it doesn't make sense. It's like, here's a funny one. It's like if you try to explain something about Star Wars to a Star Trek fan who doesn't watch Star Wars, they'll be completely confused. They won't know what's going on. Same with vice versa. It's like that, where you go, what is that term? I don't get it. So it's all the practice, that experience and understanding, and that growth by understanding it as you practice. That's the best way to go. Otherwise, if you only theorize, it's only theory. You never practice it. If you only practice, sometimes you're not able to explain because you didn't study the theory. Although the best thing to do is practice, because even if you don't study and read, for example, Kunyai, our master nun, she can't read or write, but her meditation is amazing. Our great master Longpo, he said that she was second to none, literally the best at meditation. His number one student. All she had to do was close her eyes, someone asked her a question, and she can find that answer through her meditation. And she can't read or write. Amazing. And she always explained it in such simple language because she had no education. And that's the thing. You don't need fancy language to share wisdom. You just need to understand it and share it in a simple way where people can use it. And I'm very glad I get to be the bridge and do my best at sharing it in the most simple way possible. But not watered down. Never ever watered down. It's just simple and easy to understand. Pretty much thanks to my masters sharing with me in a simple way, I get to translate it and share it with you all. So why I'm able to keep going? Because I continue to understand it deeper. And I'm sure that many of you, after hearing it a few times, you go, oh, I get it deeper now. I didn't think about that before. And sometimes you have scenarios come into your head instead and realize, oh, that's how I can use it too. This is where wisdom occurs. It happens from yourself when you start to take it in, absorb, understand more deeply. Oh, yes. Okay, Pat, I was saying, was she able to see loved ones in heaven or hell? Okay, so this is okay, quick answer, yes, because her deep meditation was able to travel like that. And not physically, her mind was able to go down there. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of one of the amazing things that can happen in meditation. I cannot teach you this because I'm not that level. But I can definitely help you get the basics so that at least first we have our peace, we have our calm. That way we can live life harmoniously with those around us, or at least with the most harmony possible. And while you have your peace, you can continue going deeper. So also don't feel like for example, if your meditation ends up excelling beyond mind, great. I absolutely congratulate it. Do not feel like, oh, I can't be better than my teacher. Of course you can. We all have different levels. For example, my monk friends Venerable Daniel and Venerable Jackie, they were my students back then. Now they are leading meditation for full moon, and they've gone beyond what I can do now, and I'm very, very proud of them. So never ever feel like, oh, I can't be better than my teacher. You can always be better than your teacher. Continue to excel because that's only benefiting you. That's what we're here for. Continue to benefit yourselves so that as you benefit yourself, you're able to share and send that good energy to others. Okay? All right. So now, does anyone have any other questions or wonders today? Okay. Then, before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.